I believe by now, if you're watching this video, you probably heard the story. Anthony Joshua, one of the most important human beings on earth, has finally become a victim of Nigeria. I mean, for those who don't know Anthony Joshua loves Nigeria. He's always tried his best to connect with this very beautiful country, according to him. He tries his best to come home because his both parents are Nigerians. And to be honest, there's no real reason why anyone who loves their country and who tries their best to connect to the pure, beautiful heritage of this country not to go home. I mean, Anthony Joshua every December comes home, have his festive period. I don't know how it's always been for him when he was a child or what have you, but then he always tries his best to go to Nigeria. Now, today, finally, unfortunately, I don't like the fact I use the word finally. Unfortunately, Nigeria happened to Joshua. Now, there's been a couple of videos, a couple of pictures circulating online about this very tragic event that has happened to this very important individual. And it's just quite sad. I mean, not just the fact that it's happened to Joshua, but because some of his peers, some of his very close mates has lost their lives. Now, I believe most of you would have seen this video online. You've seen most of the things I'm going to be talking about, so there's no point going deeply into them. I just want to share my own little thought while also sharing the videos for you guys to watch. Now, this is a video of Anthony Joshua after the accident, after what most people around the world will believe is a very tragic event. This is a video of Anthony Joshua. And guess what? As we can see, a lot of people were surrounding this very important figure. A lot of people were surrounding him, despite the fact that this is an emergency. We don't know at this point, maybe it's fractured in his neck. We don't know if it's fractured somewhere very important. As you guys can see, there's a lot of people around him because no one understands the concept of safety. There was no ambulance. There is no form of first aid. There is no one around to say, we have to do something right. There's basically no first aid service in a country that calls themselves a real country. This is a video of these two guys just arriving in Nigeria. They were quite excited, coming into Nigeria for the first time. I mean, having a conversation. And it was barely 7 hours before this accident happened. I mean, who would have thought? Who would have thought Nigeria would happen to these young gentlemen just because they are trying to follow their friend to their country? Now, at the end of the day, we can see, I've always said it on this channel, most people go around saying, why do you guys make videos attacking Nigeria? It is because we're passionate about this country. It is about I'm passionate about Nigeria. I want to see Nigeria work. But for some reason, Nigeria isn't really trying to move on into greater heights. Now, of course, when something like this happens, the president will come around and talk about it. The president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, tweeted. Of course, we know he's not the one tweeting. He's one of those guys who works with him, who is probably tweeting. He said, AJ, I extend my deep sympathies to you following the tragic accident on Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. This area, this particular area, a lot of accident happens in this area. I mean, right from when I was a child. This area is known, it's notorious for accidents. So a president coming around and writing this very long, stupid letter is just what they always do. Today is AJ, tomorrow it could be someone else. Today is AJ and his precious friends, who are some of the most loyal people around the world, coming to the country to celebrate December with him. I think because they are probably Muslims. And we can see what's happened. You guys comment down below, tell me what you think, because I don't want to be diving too much into this particular topic. You guys probably would have seen every single thing. Tragic, like I said, it's really tragic and very unfortunate. And like some would say, Nigeria has happened to Anthony Joshua.